with today's presentation? All right. So we're going to be finishing Unit 1 next class. It was supposed to be on Thursday, but since we're not having classes on Monday, we're going to finish Unit 1. And also, I uploaded on the weekend the pages of the workbook. Could you take a look at them? Las páginas del handout. Could you access? You see the document? It was a PDF file. You didn't have to do the activities. It was just for you to have the pages, right? So.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to start with today's presentation, and this is what we will be doing today. First, we're going to revise articles. So, do you remember what we covered last class? What do you remember about articles?
Geographic names.
No. And the. We had a and the and
no article.
No article. Good. And we saw a little chart with all the uses, and then we also had the articles with the geographical names. Do you remember that?
Yes.
And we could either use, we had two options there. Do you remember the options?
The and no article.
The and no article. Good. Very good. We're going to be revising that. We are also going to be revising vocabulary. Do you remember the vocabulary of Unit 1?
Yes.
What was it about?
About places and the cities.
Places in the city. Very good. And the adjectives. We're going to be working with the handout or the workbook today, mainly. And also, we're going to introduce and practice picture description. That is describing a picture. Have you ever done that? Have you ever described a picture?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Do you like it? Do you find it hard or difficult? So. Well, we're going to be working with that a little bit today. So first, we're going to be dealing with articles. So as we said, we have a, and, the, and no article. Those are the options. So we're going to be doing a little warm-up activity with, oh, no. We're going to be going back to the beginning. Here. So we have this sentence. It says, call an ambulance. There's been accident. So there's been
an accident.
An accident. And why do we say an and not a? Because
with a
Vocal.
With vowel sounds, right? We use an. Very good. Here we visited Eiffel Tower last year.
The Eiffel.
Let's see. The Eiffel Tower. Very good. And why do we say the Eiffel Tower?
Because it's one in the world.
It's only one. There's only one Eiffel Tower in the world. We do not say an Eiffel Tower. There's not like 15. Very good.
Yeah.
Here we have a picture of two old people, and we say, Mrs. Stewart's sister works at hospital. She's a nurse.
The hospital. At the hospital.
The hospital, and she's
a nurse.
What do you think? A hospital, the hospital?
A nurse.
A nurse works at an hospital.
She's a nurse. That's correct. We're sure about that. But what about here? She works at hospital.
The hospital.
Let's see.
There.
We have a and a. Oh, sorry. So, Mrs. Stewart's sister works at a hospital. She is a nurse. Why do we say a hospital and not the hospital?
Because there are a lot of hospitals.
There are a lot of hospitals. There's not only one. And why do we say a hospital and not an hospital?
Because
and
starts with a consonant.
yeah.
Yeah, and also because it is it sounds like ha, right?
Yes.
If it sounded like oh, if it sounded like oh, for example, as in hour, you would say an hour. But since it sounds like ha, it's not a vowel sound. It's a consonant sound. So that is why we say a hospital. Is that clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Good. Next one. Vincent van Gogh was artist.
An artist.
An artist. Very good. Why do we use an?
Because artist starts with an, and because.
What is it? Is it a job? What is an artist?
Because it's a job.
It's a job. Good. Good. Okay, we have 3 here. Pacific Ocean is
The
largest and deepest of world. So the Pacific Ocean, good,
Pacific Ocean is the
largest and deepest of
the world.
the world. Let's see, that's correct. But funny thing here is we have, in the 3 cases, we're using the, but we have 3 different explanations. So the first one is the Pacific Ocean. Why?
Because it's only one ocean.
Only one Pacific Ocean. Good. Here, we haven't seen this one, but I'm sure you know it. So the largest and deepest. What is that? Sorry?
Superlative.
That's a superlative. Very good. So when we have superlatives, do you remember them? Do you remember that adjectives could be either comparative or superlative? And superlatives are like the best, the worst, the most intelligent. And when we have a superlative, we always need the. And the world, well, that's the same use as the first one. There's only one world. We don't have many.
Yes.
We don't have a lot of words. Okay, here, John plays piano.
The piano.
Good, very good. Why?
Because it's an instrument.
Because it's a musical instrument. And with musical instruments, we use the.
Yes.
Mr. Jake is honest man.
Honest man.
It's
And here we have the example, what I was talking about before. Here we have an H, but it sounds like it's silent. It sounds like honest. It sounds like oh. That is why we use an, right?
Yes.
So if you listen, there is hospital and then honest. So we say a hospital, an honest man. Can you see the difference?
Yes.
Yes? Good.
Yes.
Okay. If you go to Egypt, you should visit pyramids and Sahara Desert. So
No article.
here, if you go to Egypt, no article. Good. You should visit
The pyramid.
the pyramids and
the Sahara.
The Sahara Desert.
the Sahara
Because it's a
Desert.
desert.
Let's see. That's correct. So, Egypt, why no article here?
Because it's a
no.
country.
Yes, it's a country. Egypt is a country. And, well, the pyramids, we haven't covered it, but it takes that. And here, desert.
Because it's a desert.
Desert. Sorry.
There. Very good. And last one. This one has a little trap. This one's tricky, so pay attention. Be careful. Chinese language is difficult to learn.
No article.
No article.
Aha. Why? So here.
Because ser.
Because it's an
Okay, so who can explain it?
because it's a language.
It's a
Right.
language,
So
not a
because
country.
in this case we have Chinese is an adjective that is modifying language. So we either say the Chinese language or Chinese, right? So we either say the Chinese language is difficult to learn or Chinese is difficult to learn, right? So there are two options.
Yes.
You cannot say the Chinese is difficult to learn and you cannot say Chinese language, right?
Yes.
Yes? Good. You remember quite a lot about articles.
Yes.
Do you think that's easy?
Yes.
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 So here we have the theory. We're going to be revising it quickly because you remember a lot. So we use a and an with singular nouns. The difference between a and an is that we use this one with consonants. For example, this is a cat. And we use this one with vowel sounds. For example, this is an umbrella. These two boxes are the exceptions. So when we have you, that is pronounced like this, as in uniform, university, we use a. For example, a uniform. And when we have the H, that is a consonant, but it is silent, as in our or as in honest, we say an hour, an honest man. Right?
Yes.
Yes. Then we also use either a and with jobs, as in she's a doctor, she's a nurse, Van Gogh was an artist. And this is the last one that it says we use either a or an when this is the first time we talk about something. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Yes. So I went to see a band yesterday. That's the example. Then we move on to the. So are there any questions up to now? This is revision. Any questions?
What? No.
No? Good. So with the, we use the when there's only one of something. So the Atlantic Ocean. What other things? For example, tell me. The world. What else? The sun.
The moon.
The moon.
Tree.
The Eiffel Tower. The Pacific Ocean. Right? There's only one of them.
Yeah.
Another use is when it is clear which person or thing we are talking about. For example, we have the t-shirt that's right over there, and I say the red t-shirt is over there. All of the people in the room are looking at the red t-shirt over there. It is clear which one we are talking about, right?
Yes.
Clear? Then we move on to musical instruments. I can play the piano, I can play the guitar, I can play the flute. And then we move on to the final one, that is the second time we mention something. So if we said, I went to see a band, now we say the band is really good because that is the second time we mention it. Right?
Yes.
Yes, good. And finally, we have the last option, that is no article. With no article, we use mainly when talking about things in general, right? So things in general can be either plural countable nouns or uncountable nouns. Do you remember that? So plural countable are, for example, tigers. Tigers are beautiful. What other example do we have here?
Red.
Plural countable. For example, dogs, right? Dogs are a man's best friend, right?
Yes.
We are talking in general. And then with uncountable nouns when talking in general. So, for example, water is good for you, or bread. Bread is really tasty with butter, right? We're talking in general. Then we don't use an article with languages. For example, I can speak English. Unless, what is the exception here? We just saw it with the Chinese example.
The language.
Unless the exception is it says language. So I can speak the English language, right?
Yes.
And we use no article with most countries. For example, Argentina is very big. Exceptions: the USA, the UK, the Philippines. Those are countries that do take an article, the article the. Right? Do you remember this chart?
Yes.
Yes? Good. Are there any questions?
No.
No? Then we are moving on to some activities.
Okay.
First, we're going to be working on the book. Those of you who have the book, open it on page 12, exercise 1. It looks like this. And before we do the activity, I need a volunteer to read the sentences and to read the uses.
Miss,
Yes.
I am Federico Chame y llegué 5 minutos tarde.
Okay, no problem. Yes, I remember and tomé lista hace un ratito, pero te pongo presente. No problem.
Miss, what page is?
Page number 12 on the book. It looks.
Thank you.
The exercise, it looks like this. And let me check.
Miss,
Yes,
si no tenemos el libro, ¿lo copiamos?
yes. You write it down. It looks like this, the whole page.
Okay.
So, can someone, what we have to do here is, this is a grammar box. So here we have the different uses we have been talking about. And then we need to match these uses with the examples here, with example sentences, right? So we are going to start by reading. First, we're going to read the sentences. Who can read the sentences? Who is the brave one? I have the website that chooses.
Me.
Oh no, not this one. Here. So you're going to be working either way. You're not getting away. Federico, that's your punishment for arriving late. Can you read the sentences?
Yes, but I didn't understand what I have to do.
Don't worry, just read these sentences. I'm going to explain it again in a minute. So read from 1 to 6.
Okay. I am a student in Amsterdam. I am an only child. Dutch teens are happier than young people in other parts of the world. Our teachers told us about a report. In the report, it says Dutch teens are happy. Dutch people love their bikes. They have homework every night.
Good, thank you. And now I need someone to read I'm going to close this tab because it's distracting. I need someone to read the grammar box. Vale, are you there?
Yes.
Yes. Can you read this sentence, the explore grammar that says articles A
Yes.
to F?
articles. No articles with uncountable nouns when talking in general. And for the first time, you talk about something. After that, with singular nouns that starts with a consonant B, C, D. The when there is only the one of something, and with something nouns that starts with vowel A, E, I, O, U. No articles with countable nouns when talking in general.
Okay, thank you very much. Now we're going to be doing the activity. So what you have to do is you have to match the uses with the sentences, right?
Yes.
We're going to see. What?
I don't start with.
Well, we're going to see it now. Don't worry. What is going on here? Wait a second. Oh, right. So this is grammar, page 12, right? So. If we say, I am a student in Amsterdam, what of these rules applies? Why do we say, I am a student in Amsterdam?
Because
Which of these rules matches the sentence?
C.
C.
Sí.
This one, A with singular nouns that start with a consonant. B, C, D, etc. Let's see. Correct.
Yes.
Do you understand the activity?
Yes.
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 Good. So, number 2 is, I am an only child. So, which one of these?
E.
E.
E is an with singular nouns that start with a vowel. So,
Yes.
that's correct. Very good. Number 3 is, Dutch teens are happier than young people in other parts of the world. This one is the one that you have to look at. The
D.
world.
D.
D.
So it is D. That means that is the when there is only one of something. Because there's only one world. Very good. Number 4, our teacher told us about a report. In the report, it says Dutch teens are happy.
D. Oh, no.
So we have a report and the report.
B.
What do we use?
Yes, B.
B, right? So and for the first time to talk about something, the after that. Let's see. Correct. Number 5, Dutch people love their bikes.
A.
A.
A, no article with uncountable nouns when talking in general. Let's see. It says F, no article with countable nouns. We're talking in general. So if we say 1 people, 2 people, 3 people, is that countable or uncountable?
Uncountable.
That's countable because we say 1 person, but 2 people, 3 people. You can count the bodies of those persons, of those people, right?
Yes. Yes.
And then here we have the last one, that this one is uncountable. So they have homework every night. So A. Good. Do you understand why people is countable?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. And homework is uncountable. Right?
Okay.
So I'll give you a minute. Write this down.
Yes.
Tell me when you're finished.
Finish, miss.
Finished? Good.
Yes.
Are we all ready? Can we move on?
Yes.
Good. Now, are there any questions regarding articles in general? Is it clear? Because we're moving on to the next topic. Are there any questions regarding articles?
No.
No?
No. No.
Okay. So now we're going to get to picture description, the section on speaking. Those of you who have the book, open it on page 15. It looks like this. There are people playing on a video game, and here you have people in the forest. So, what do you remember about describing a picture? Do you remember anything? Any tips? Anything? What do you remember about picture description? If you see a picture, what do you do?
I will say what is a person doing in the photo.
And what tense do you use? Do you remember?
And
Do you understand the question? Do you say the people went to the park, or do you say the people go to the park, or do you say, what do you say?
Go.
The present tense.
yes.
Yes? Let's see.
Yes.
So, here we have the theory on picture description. So, first we're going to be revising tenses. So you were right. When we are describing a picture, we use present tenses in general to describe a photo. When we are talking about, for example, the environment, and we want to say, well, there's a window, we use the present simple. So we say, there is a window, the sky is blue, the sun is in the sky, and the walls are green, for example. But we use the present continuous to talk about the actions in the photos. So when we want to say the people are playing a video game, for example, we say that. The people are playing. The people are enjoying a day in the park. The woman is smiling next to the man, right? So for actions, we use the present continuous. Do you remember present continuous?
Yes.
ING,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And present simple for describing the picture, but always the present tense, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Now we have some useful language. So when we are describing a picture, you need to imagine that the audience, that the person who is listening to you cannot see the picture. The person next to you is blind, they cannot see the picture, so you have to describe it. You have to say where things are, you have to paint the picture with words. So in order for you to do that, in order for you to describe the picture and for the other person to imagine it, you are going to use expressions. So on the left, on the right, what is that? You have this picture and you say, well, on the left, I can see
I mean,
a woman or a
woman.
man. I don't know what no sé si está hecha espejo. But what does it mean? What does on the left, on the right mean?
On the right is a man, and on the left is
Right,
and
so
the
we
other-
said derecha o izquierda, en la parte derecha de la
Yes.
imagen, en la parte izquierda de la imagen, right?
Yes.
There we also have at the front, at the back. What is that?
Al frente y atrás.
So maybe we have the picture of someone's face there next to the screen, and then at the back we can see a tree. So you start by saying, well, at the front there is the face. I can see a person's face, and at the back there is a tree, and you start describing it that way. And finally, we have it's or they are, depending on if you're describing an object or a person, in, on, under, next to, near, in front of, behind, between. Those are a lot of words. Do you know
Yes.
all of these words?
Yes.
Yes.
So if I say, for example, they are in a museum, that means they are inside, right? If I say under, what is that?
Abajo.
Abajo, good. If I say next to,
Al lado.
al lado, good. Near,
Juntos. No, cerca.
close.
Cerca.
They are close. In front of,
Al frente.
Frente.
frentados, good. Behind,
Atrás.
Atrás.
atrás. And between,
Adelante.
Entre medio.
en el medio. Very good. And here we have the tip that I was talking about just now, that says when you are describing a photo, imagine that you are describing it to someone who cannot see. So you need to include as much information as possible. What do we need to include? We need to talk about people, buildings, objects, colors, roads, time of the day, weather. You need to talk about everything. Also, sometimes you can also make certain predictions. So, for example, in this picture, can you see it? I don't know if you can see it.
Yes.
So, for example, here you can say, I think it looks like they are a family. I think they are having fun. We don't know actually if they are a family. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're just a group of people hanging out. But you make a prediction. You say, well, I think they are a family. They are a man and a woman who are married and 2 children. With 2 girls, they are the 2 daughters. And you make a prediction. Right?
Yes.
Yes.
So are there any questions?
No.
No.
No? Well, we're going to, yes. Oh, I thought someone said something. So we're going to be doing the activities on page 15. It looks like this. Here we have the picture I was talking about. Here you can see it a little better. We can see the woman, the man, the 2 girls, right? So
Yeah.
let's begin with the activities. Here we have the first tip that is regarding sentences. So, present tense. We said present tense and present continuous for actions. Now, we need to choose the correct option. So, we need to look at this photo, this one. Look at it again for a few seconds. We have the woman, the man, the girls, the games controller. And now we're going to choose the correct tense. So this photo showed a family at home.
Shows.
Shows. Very good. I can
Sí.
see seeing the parents and their 2 daughters.
Sí.
Sí.
Very good. They are where in the living room?
Are.
The adults are sitting on the sofa.
Are sitting.
And the girls are stand behind them.
Are standing.
Are standing.
Are standing. The man and the woman are playing a video game.
Where?
Are.
Are
Yes.
And the girls are watching.
Are watching.
Are watching. I think they are enjoying. Are enjoying. Let's check. Very good. That was easy, right? So I'll give you
Yes.
2 minutes for you to write it down.
Miss, what page it is?
15.
What exercise?
Oh, sorry, yes. This is exercise 2. Here it says we have exercise 2, we have the photo, and it says exam tip, sentences in photo description, and then you have the little text. That is this one. Have you found it? Like that. All the theory that I presented to you on the just now is on the book, right? I will also share the PowerPoint presentation on the virtual classroom, but all this information is on the book. Ready?
No.
No? Okay.
Yes.
Yes? Can we do the next one?
Yes.
Yes.
Good. Let me check. No, I don't like this one. Okay, here we have a list. We're not doing this activity, but this is important for you to take into action. So here we have a list of things you need to mention when describing a picture. So you need to mention, as I said, the people. Once you describe the people, you say what they are doing. You describe the actions. You also say time of the day. So for example, if you see that the sun is shining and you say, well, I think it's the morning. You make something up. It doesn't matter. The place, you describe the place. So you can say, I think they're in the city. I think they're in their house. I think they are in a camping site. I think they are outside in the snow. You describe the place that you see. The weather, if they are wearing a lot of jackets and heavy winter clothes, you say, well, I think it's winter. If you see them wearing a swimming suit, you say, I think it's summer and they are at the beach, right? The colors, you say, if they are at the beach, you say, well, the sea is very blue. The sky is very blue as well, so it's very peaceful. And then you describe the clothes, right? So you need to take all of this into account. Now you're going to close your book. You're not going to need it anymore. And we move on to the workbook.
Look.
Okay? So go to page 11 on your handout or workbook. It means the same. It's the same thing. And it looks like that. It's the speaking section. And we have different activities. Are you there?
Yes.
Good. So we're going to start with activity number 1. First, we're going to take a look at this picture. We have 4 people here. What do you think? Do you think they are a family, a group of friends? They are, what are?
It's a family.
It looks like it's a family. So what do you think they are doing?
They are using the cell phone.
I think, do you think they are getting ready to sleep?
No, breakfast.
Breakfast.
It looks like they're having breakfast. They're getting ready to start the day. Okay.
Yes.
So now we're going to look at this photo we have and complete the sentences describing it with the correct present tense of the verbs in brackets. The same exercise. You need to tell me the correct form of the verb. So sentence number 1 is the photo 4 people. So
Shows.
shows. Oh, it's screaming. Shows. I can 2 teenagers and their parents.
Sí.
I can see. Good. They to each other, not talk.
Aren't talking.
They don't
Okay.
talk.
Don't talk or aren't talking?
Aren't.
Aaron talking.
Aren't talking. Let's check in a minute. The family in the kitchen
Are
are
sitting.
sitting. Let's see. Very good. That's correct. And we have 4 more. I think they breakfast
Are having.
are having. The boy some headphones
Is
Wearing.
is wearing some headphones. 7. The dad on his laptop
Works.
is working.
Puede ser que también puede ser works.
Well, maybe if you're meaning in a general sense, like he works every day, but we don't know if he works from his laptop every day. So you need to use the present continuous to say just what you're seeing. So you're seeing that he is working on the laptop now, and you say, well, he's working on his laptop, and you use the present continuous.
Yes, thanks.
Okay? And the last one, the boy and his
Are
dog
looking at.
are looking at their mobile phones. Let's check. Good. So I'll give you 2 minutes, write this down. And when you're finished, we move on to the next one.
Finish, miss.
Finished? Oh, you're so quick.
Wait.
Yes.
So I saw that Agustin, you're here, and who also arrived late, Federico.
Yes.
You're both here, so I'll write your names down and le voy a poner presente más tarde.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
What the page?
This is page 11 on your handout, on the workbook. Ready?
No.
No.
No. Yes.
Now, are we finished?
Yes.
Yes, good. We are going to do the next one, exercise number 2. So we are going to work with the same picture, and you need to choose the correct sentence to describe the picture. So the first one is, the dad is on the left or right?
Left. Oh, no, right.
Right.
I think.
Left or right?
Is- What exercise was?
The last one?
El que hicimos recién. Yes.
That was exercise number 1.
And
Page
this.
11, exercise number 1, and now we are on page 11, exercise number 2.
Ah, no, left.
Thank you.
The left. At the left.
Left or right?
Left.
Right.
It's right.
Left.
Remember, left is izquierda, right is derecha. The boy is next to behind his mom.
Next to.
Next to.
Next to. I think they are on.
On.
In. Let's check. Good. So, right, derecha, left, izquierda. In means inside, right? So I am in my house right now. But for example, we say that the computer I am working on is on the table because it's like this. This is the computer, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Arriba.
There is a microwave between or behind them.
Behind.
Behind. Here. There's some toast and butter on the table.
On.
On the table. There's a glass of juice behind in front of the girl. In front of. Let's check. Correct. So I'll give you 1 minute.
Miss, can you show the other page?
The last one. The next one. This one.
Yes.
Yes.
Good. Ready?
Yes.
Very good. Now we move on to exercise number 3 in the same page. We're working in the same page. Okay, we now are moving on to another picture, and I need you to get ready. You need to absorb this image because now we're going to start working with picture description ourselves. So take a look at this picture. Describe the people here. So the people we have what?
Two clothes. How do you say buzos?
Sorry?
Buzo, ¿cómo se decía? How do you
They're
say?
wearing a hoodie.
A hoodie. They're wearing a hoodie, the boy, and the girl is using a
Shirt.
Okay, so we have a boy and a girl. Do you think they are friends, brothers,
They
siblings?
are friends. I think that they are friends. Preparing his food in the camp, and there is the weather is sunny.
It's sunny.
Yes.
So what about the place? We see that at the back. What is this?
At the back is tree.
A tree, and we also can see water. So what is that? A lake? Maybe a river?
A lake.
A river.
I think that is a lake.
Okay, so now we are going to match. We have different sentences that contain information for describing pictures. And then, so we have sentences, and then we have the information. So the information is the people, the place, the weather, the clothes, the activities, and the people's feelings. Now we need to match. So if we say the first sentence is, I think it's summer, but it isn't very hot. Then the photo shows two teenagers. They both look happy and are smiling a little. I can see some water behind them, so I think they're near a lake. They're cooking some food over a fire. They're wearing trainers. So, if we say the people, which sentence describes the people?
B. The photo
let's
shows
see.
two teenagers.
Good. The photo shows two teenagers. Which
Miss, what
sentence?
exercise is?
Yeah, this is exercise number 3. Which sentence describes the place?
D.
D.
D, like dog, as in dog.
Yes.
Yes.
I can see some water behind them, so I think they're near a lake. Good. What about the weather?
A.
A.
I think it's summer, but it isn't very hot. Good. What about the clothes?
F.
F.
They're wearing trainers. Good. The activities?
E.
E. They're cooking some food over a fire. And the people's feelings?
C.
C. They both look happy and are smiling a little. Good. So we have all the information. Write this down. I'll give you a second. This one's finished. Good. Can I go to the next one?
Yes.
Yes? Good. And finally, we are going to be describing the picture ourselves. We did it just now a little bit, but now I want someone to do a little presentation covering all the topics. Remember, people, the activities the people are doing, the place they're in, the clothes, the weather. Who can do it?
Me.
Okay.
The photo shows two teenagers that are cooking in the camp between a river
Okay.
and behind them are how do you say fogata?
Oh, they are in front of a fire.
And they are in front of a fire.
Good. Very good. Thank you. So here we have a sample. This is an example of a presentation. So the photo shows two teenagers, a girl and a boy. They are outside. I can see some water behind them, so I think they're near a lake. There are also some trees on the right. The sky is blue, and I think it's summer, but I don't think it's very hot because they're both wearing trousers and trainers. The girl is wearing a shirt and a cap, and the boy is wearing a sweatshirt. They are cooking some food over a fire, maybe for lunch. They are both smiling, so I think they're having fun. Right? So that is an example of a picture description that you can take as a model. Right? Are there any questions?
No.
No. Very good. You did a very good job. Now we are moving on to some vocabulary exercises. Okay?
Yes.
We're still working on the handout. Now we're going back to page 9 on the handout. It looks like this. Okay, now, are we all here on page 9?
Yes.
We're going to be completing a crossword. This is a crossword. So words are either down, like this, or across, like this. Across and down. you need to complete first we're going to complete all the words that are across and then all the words that are down. So let's see.
Page, miss?
Sorry? Page 9. So, Juan Ignacio, are you there? Now, let's do this. I will read this, and then you all together say the answer.
Okay.
So, you wait here if you want to catch a bus.
Bus stop.
Bus
Bus
stop.
stop. You might sit here if you're tired because while you're shopping in town.
Sit.
Sit.
Good. This is where you put things that you don't want.
Bin.
2 words.
Rubbish
Rubbish.
bin.
Rubbish bin. See? Correct. And now we are completing the words that are down. So this is where people walk next to a road.
Pavement.
Pavement. Good. 3. This is a place where you can leave your bicycle.
Bike rack.
The bike rack. Good. And the last one, you can use this place to go to the other side of the road.
Crossing.
The crossing. Let's see. Very good. So we're going back for you to complete the words. Ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. And here, ready?
Yes.
Yes. Very good.
Yes.
Now we are moving on to the next exercise. That is exercise number 2. Here we have to complete the sentences with the correct words, and we're using one word from each group. Do you remember compound nouns? A noun plus a noun?
Yes.
Yes? So you have to use one word from group A. We have apartment, art, department, skate, sports, swimming. And you have to match it with either block, center, gallery, park, pool, store. And we have to complete the sentences. So that's a lot of information. Sorry, the chat was like that. Martina, you already, bueno, no importa. Can you do number 1?
Yes. There are some amazing paintings at the new art gallery.
Let's see. Correct. Very good. Let's see, Kiara.
Okay. We play our football games at the sports center.
Good. Let's see. Good. Very good. Now, Renata.
It is hot. Let's go to the swimming pool. The water always nice and cool there.
Let's see. Good. Correct. Fede.
Yes.
Number 4.
Jack's new flat is in that apartment block over there.
Good. Oh. Apartment. Oh, and there. apartment. Let's check apartment block. Good. We have 2 more. Lara? Number 5. Are you there?
Yes, Miss.
Yes.
It's my sister.
Hi. Yes. Lara.
I don't know what I am, but I'm her sister, but I don't know what's
Sorry? The page? I couldn't hear you. Sorry.
Ay, te toca hablar. Perdón, es que no escucho. Sácate los auriculares. No, es que no puedo hablar. Hi, Miss. You
Hi.
hear me?
Lara.
Sorry, my phone is not working okay with.
Oh, no worries.
Entonces no puedo escuchar por eso. Si yo no tengo los auriculares, no se me escucha a mí o yo no la escucho a ustedes, por eso.
Well, but you're there with
okay.
Leslie, right?
Ya soné, perdón.
Oh, okay. Well, can you do number 5?
¿La 5?
Yes.
Okay. I never buy clothes in the department store. It's too expensive.
Let's see. Correct.
Yes.
Very good. Thank you. And well, that's again. Sorry, no, Joaquin.
Yes.
And the last one.
A lot of people hang out with bikes and skateboards at the skate park.
Let's see. Good. Now I'll give you a minute. Oh,
Finish me.
number 1. There. Ready? There's an extra one.
Yes.
That is number 6. Finish?
Yes.
Yes.
Good. The next one is number 3. Here we have fun facts. Do you like fun facts?
What?
Facts. Los hechos extraños del mundo. I think they're very fun. I don't know if they're true. I hope they are. So we need to read these facts and complete the blank spaces with words from exercise 1 and 2. Right? So let's see. Wada. Are you there? Okay, no, we'll do it the other way. I'll read them and then you complete the word. So, number 1, I'll read the whole sentence and then you tell me. So, the biggest in the world is at a hotel in Alfonso de Mar in Chile. It's over 1 kilometer long. That's a lot of water. So, the biggest?
Sí. No, yes.
You need to tell me the word or the words if it's words.
Okay.
Swimming pool.
Swimming pool. Let's see. Correct. So what do you think? Would you like to swim in a swimming pool that's over 1 kilometer long?
Yeah.
That's huge. That's enormous. That's so crazy. So number 2, there are nearly 20,000 in London. Most of them have a roof to keep you dry, but at the others you may get wet while you're waiting to travel.
Persons.
People will be, but no, it's
This is related to places in town. So this is, you need to use the vocabulary.
houses.
This is a place where you are
Apartment block.
waiting for
No, bus
Stop.
stop.
Bus stops.
the bus stop. Good. Oh, what? Oh, bus stops, I think. Good, bus stops. And the last one, in the UK, it's against the law to throw waste from your home in the street. The ones on the street are only for things you need to throw away while you're out.
Rubbish bin.
A rubbish bin. Good. That's a very pointless law, right? So what do you think? Do you think they're true? Do you think these facts are true?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. So I'll give you a minute. Ready?
Miss, faltan dos.
Sí. There's exercise 4 and 6. And 5, sorry. Dos. Oh, you're right. You're right. I'm sorry. So, there were in the streets over 2,000 years ago. In very old Roman cities, you can still see places where people could get across the road safely.
Crossings.
Apartment block.
This is related to getting across the road. So,
No, crossings.
Crossing.
Crossing. Good. And the last one. The tallest in the world is in New York. It's at 432 Park Avenue, and it has flats on 85 floors.
Apartment block.
Apartment block. Would you like to live in floor number 85?
No.
Imagine an earthquake in floor 85. Oh, that's so scary. Good. Ready? Finish?
Yes.
Yes.
Good. Here we have some more vocabulary. We have these words that do you remember the first presentation, the one that I clicked and the name of the pictures appeared on the screen?
Yes.
The first time we covered vocabulary, we had these pieces of vocabulary there, and then we never saw them again. So we have them now. We have clinic, college, factory, palace, police station, stadium, and tourist information center. So you need to match the definitions with the places, right?
Okay.
Now we're going back to this method because I'm evil. Joaquin,
Yes.
can you do letter A?
A place where things are made using machines. Factory.
Let's see. So that is 3, factory. Good. Valentina.
Yes.
Can you do B?
Yes. A place where office and police officers work. Police station.
Police station. That is 5. Good. Correct. Then we have Renata.
A place where people can go to watch sport, a stadium.
Stadium. That is 6.
6.
Good. Very good. Thomas.
Yes.
D.
A place where you can see a doctor. Clinic.
Clinic. Good. Oh, what happened? Fede. E. Fede, are you there?
Hello?
Hi. Can you read letter E?
Yes. A place where visitors can get information about the area.
And you have to choose. Oh, what? What's going on? That way. So? A place where tourists can get information about the area.
Tourist Information Center.
Good, number 7. Very good. And now we have Martina.
A place where people can study.
Sorry, F, this one. A large house where a king or queen. F.
Number 4.
The definition is letter F. So it says a large house. Yeah, number 4. You're right. Sorry, you're right. So a large house where a king or queen lives is a palace. Would you like to live in a palace?
Yes.
That's so big. I don't know if I would like it. Guada, can you do the last one?
A place where people can study, 2.
2 is college. So, complete the sentences. Ready? And we have the last one, the last 2 ones.
Miss, we will play a game.
Yes, we will. We're going to play Hangman. El ahorcado. But we have a last activity. This one's easy. I'll read it, and then you tell me. So here we have different sentences that you need to tell me. Read what people are saying. Where are they or where are they going? Use the places from exercise 4 below. So we have these places and then the sentences. So if someone says, hurry up, the game starts in half an hour. Where's that person going?
What page, Miss?
The same one, the page 9, exercise 5. So number 1 is? Stadium. Very good. Then if someone says, what time does the museum open, please?
Tourist Information Office.
Good, the Tourist Information Office. Number 3, I'm so stressed. I've got exams all this week.
College.
Fun times in college. 4, I'm arresting you. You need to come with me.
Police station.
Police station. They produce 5,000 cars a week here.
Factory.
Factory.
Yes. If your leg's still painful tomorrow, come back here.
Clinic.
A clinic. Good. And the last one, look, there's a princess. She's waving from the window.
Palace.
Palace. Good. That one was the last exercise. You did a lot of activities today, so congratulations, you survived another class. And now once you finish writing the answers, we're going to play a little game. Ready?
Yes.
No, yes.
Yes.
Finish?
Yes.
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 Okay,
Yes.
good. So we come back here. Again, homework will be posted in Google Classroom. I don't know how I'm going to, I don't know if there will be any homework, but please check the virtual classroom, because maybe you, the group from Tuesday and Thursdays, will have some extra exercises because we're not having classes on Thursday. So I don't know yet, but please check the virtual classroom.
Miss,
Now,
I have a question.
Yes, tell me.
Can I speak Spanish?
Sí.
How do you say? Cuando entramos a Google Classroom,
Sí.
¿A dónde nos tenemos que meter? ¿Tenemos que poner algún código o...?
¿Ya entraste alguna vez al aula?
Sí, pero vos dijiste que iba a haber una aula fija.
Sí, no, quiere decir, no tenés que poner ningún código. Una vez que entras a Google Classroom, está...
Se llama Pre-Inter Class 1.
Claro, Pre-Inter New Classes. De acá, el tablón es donde se van a poner posteos como este, en donde hay información. Por ejemplo, este lo puso Skills English Institute y hay información. Acá se solían postear, por ejemplo, los links a las reuniones, ¿no? Y donde vienen a trabajo de clase, ven que acá hay distintos temas. Está Class 3, Class 2, Class 4, Class 5, Homework Miss Lu, esta es de una vez que le dejé tarea. Acá es donde les subí el material del workbook. Acá es Class 6, acá es donde les voy a subir el video de la clase de hoy y la presentación. Right? So, ustedes tienen que fijarse de la tarea y de todo acá, en la parte de trabajo de clase, que van a ver todos los temas. Yes?
Okay. Thanks.
Are there any questions?
No.
Before we go to the game?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to be playing Hangman. Do you like Hangman, el ahorcado?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
So, this is a hangman that is related to the vocabulary we've been working with. So fun. So, who wants to start? Tell me a letter.
A.
A. Safe.
Oh.
O?
No.
Oh. No. B. No, B.
O.
O. Well, majority says O.
Oh.
E.
B or P?
E.
Ah, E.
R.
R?
Yes.
I.
Oh,
I.
you. No, you. Yes.
U?
You.
B.
Rubbish bin.
Rubbish
Rubbish
bin.
Bin.
Good. Rubbish bin. Oh, he's so happy.
No.
Okay, 2 words again. This one's a long one.
D.
B.
Police station. P.
A.
A.
No.
Apartment.
Apartment store.
Department.
Oh. You're too
Department
good.
block. Apartment store.
Apartment.
Apartment block.
Apartment block. Good.
Block.
Block. Good. Next one. 1 word.
A.
A. What's next?
I
P.
E.
Payment.
Yeah, pavement. Where's N? Pavement. I love his face. Okay, this one has 4 letters.
S.
Let's see. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. This one. Only one word. Crossing.
Yes.
You're right.
My God.
Crossing. Okay.
P.
P.
Pavement.
Oh, they're repeating? Oh, they're... Okay, so you won. You're too good for this game. You're too smart. Well, there's a good thing about this. You know the vocabulary very well. So that was the end. You won. Congratulations. So thank you very much for coming to another class. Remember, I will be uploading the video, uploading the class presentation, and check if any homework is posted. Classes, we're not having classes on Thursday, and that's it. You're free to go now. See you next week then. Enjoy Easter. Enjoy your
Goodbye,
Easter
Miss.
holiday.
Thanks, igualmente.
Eat a lot of chocolate.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Goodbye, Miss.
Bye, Miss.
Bye. Have a nice weekend.
Miss,
Yes.
who is Miss Ellie?
Oh, hay 3 grupos de pre-intermediate. 2 que están conmigo, los lunes y los miércoles, ustedes, y otro grupo que está los lunes y los miércoles al de 4 a 5 y media con Miss Ellie. Entonces, toda la gente de pre-intermediate está en la misma clase virtual. Entonces, a veces se mezclan cosas. Hay 3 grupos de pre-intermediate. Entonces, es eso. Y uno de esos grupos está con Miss Ellie. Los otros 2 conmigo.
Thanks, Miss. Bye.
Okay.
Bye,
Bye,
Miss.
guys.
Bye.